Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Ready to begin the eighth, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
From the stretch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Looking to send him packing again.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Lays off 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Another try at 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Matt Duffy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Matt Duffy.
First pitch of the AB now. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Pause and the 0-2 to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 45.
At the plate now is Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gleyber Torres, flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Torres is on his way home, and he scurries back to first base safely. He comes across to score as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Popped up. Rizzo has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next, it'll be Dylan Carlson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fouled off.
Carlson.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Coming in is Peterson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now to bat, Anthony Rizzo. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering, line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. At the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Devers has it. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Huascar Ynoa